1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're lights as we grow, and it's for the season opener here in Jeddah, and Ruben gets the start he wants off the line, but it looks like Toro has managed to fight with the flying forward going off deep of Kevin, and it looks like a side-by-side action between those two, but Ruben got the comfortable lead, and Tia's in behind. Further dropped down so many positions, all the way down to 6. Chick's just in behind. Any action to throw the back? Yes, there is. That's Dylan in the Red Bull, and also the hat of XS G-Man there. He's all over the back of him now. Every driver just being careful. It's only just the opening lap, but what a start from Ruben. That is just impressive.
That's what he needed to do in the first lap of the first race of the season. That's just what you need to be, sensible and calm. Unlike Kevin, who got a penalty for needlessly cutting the corner. He could have easily either A, stayed on the track, or B, slowed down so he wouldn't have got a penalty.
That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back.
First episode, but is that is further. Finally did get contact and was into the pit lane, but Sermon there all over the back, and there's contact there with the Haas. The Haas has managed to, I don't know if he got rear-ended or not, but he has got front wing damage, and I don't know if that was from the Alpine or not. Was it, Neto?
I couldn't see much there from the camera angles we had. Say that they need to calm it down a little bit with this contact. You can see drivers going wide, going off. It is Jeddah, and I do expect it to be quite difficult, but still, that's an illegal overtake.
That was 100 illegal overtake. As I said, there's going to be 3 wide now. Here he comes to the hairpin. There's contact further back. The Mercedes just had to back out at that moment because it just got a bit too feisty. All the drivers are going off at that one turn, isn't it? That one horrible turn, which well, obviously going to affect their tyres a lot, and we'll head down to YB in a minute for that one as well, because I've heard that quite a few drivers have dived them down. But look at that exit off the corner, new check there, that's managed to Osman straight away with just that better exit off the corner. But further up the grid, looking for a move down the inside, is XS G-Man there, both going off track as well, and Dylan, no, sorry, not Dylan, Serban drops another position back. So Mercedes not having the start they want, but the person who's not having the start they want, P14 and P17, I've always got penalties, but look at this. This is Nilo and Toro. This is going to be dive down to the inside. 3-1 into turn 1. Toro making contact. The Aston Martin getting sandwiched there, but also the Alpine of Nilo is going to slot through. Nico-san, from being 3rd, has now dropped all the way down to 5th and was absolutely squashed to bits and could not go anywhere, could he? And here he goes now, this is Nilu for the outside line into turn 1, and Nilu slots ahead of Toro with inspectable contact further back with Daisy and Kevin. Kevin get forced off track, and it's still going to be side by side, but it looks like Daisy's going to keep the line, stay ahead, and Kevin is just being brutally bullied, isn't he?
Yeah, what I was going to go, actually there's a quick battle going on here between Finishing Art and Dylan K, 2 OGs of the league. Are they going to keep it clean? Actually, yeah, they are, to be fair to them. That's a good battle for the wooden spoon that is 10th place.
You know, just ahead of him, just up the road, but look at that, going for a move on the outside of the Red Bull, doesn't want to have a Max Verstappen 2021 and smash the front there. Right, here he comes now, competitive is all over the back of him, is it going to... There we go, and he should do that, but man, give his position up. No, he won't, you know, for the inside line. Cut from competitive, contact there, from both of them, the Haas manages to stay ahead of that time. Wow, that was fighting. I mean, we never see fighting from P10 onwards, do we?
3rd place, Daisy leading this little pack at the moment. I have a feeling that he's going to get trained on by the end of this long main straight. There's Nico-san going by, and possibly even Nilu, if he's feeling optimistic, into T1, and I think he's going to get his backside in the end. But oh no, lock up.
And that's a huge lock up there, but that was also Nico-san getting a bit effective, but look at that, even with that lock up, it slots Nilu straight ahead. Now Nilu on for the hunt. You know, 100%, I mean, this is the time that you'd like the opportunity, but hang on, let me come back to that, because that is a move around the outside for P3 of the race. Stay Daisy, look for a move, almost take out the... Nilu went for the switchback, and it may work just about now. There we go, Nilu into P3, and is absolutely flying. And Nicoson will not be happy. Is Stay Daisy going to make the move as well? No. And Nicoson moves over to the left-hand side, but comes back onto the racing line, but almost taking out there Nilu. Will he manage to do it? He's had 2 retirements out this year, but here we go. This is the fight for Dylan and competitors. Both are Red Bulls. This is 3 Red Bulls together, but it's 1 different team. And Rana there was getting affected. It's a Red Bull sandwich just about there, but it looks like the only driver we managed to get through was Dylan. The RB was getting effective, but the main dominant Red Bull managed to get through into P13, and Dylan moves up on lap 20 and just stay on the back of Stay Daisy and also Nico-san and just make his way to victory. But look at that, it's a knock there. Stay Daisy from wing damage, and here comes Ruben. No, it's not Ruben. Kevin almost losing the rear there. Completely forgot the names there. And Kevin almost losing it there, and that's actually going to give Jinx an even more of an opportunity. And Stay Daisy having an absolute shocker. Here goes down the inside, and Kevin has managed to do it this time. But oh my goodness, that got chaotic quickly. But here he comes now, reigning world champion, comes up to the line any minute now. He's weaving the car side to side, he knows, and here he comes now. Ruben wins here in Saudi Arabia with Diaz just sticking behind. Nico-san, 3rd position, coming up to the grid, and it looks like Kevin has done him there, but it looks like, well, obviously he would drop down 2 positions, sadly, from his 3-second time penalty. But what a comeback that was from Kevin, all the way back up to P3. The top 3 is the same again, but there we go. As I said, drops down 1 position, drops down 2 position, and it's not going to be the same now